Hi, good afternoon, folks. In this video, it's game day. The Ducks are in town. Let's take a look at it. Coming up. I'm back, and I'm fixed. You know, like when they fixed the Terminator and they wanted to get him going again and all that, I'm all fixed up. We'll see what goes on. And little things like this hurt to do, but that's part of life. Life is not a bowl of cherries, nor is it a box of chocolates. Forrest Gump might be wrong about that. All right, let's take a look at it, guys. And apologies for last night. I just didn't have it. Sorry, I'm telling you, I'm in and out of sleep, and when I sleep, I sweat, which is very bizarre. Sweating and waking up and no nightmares. It's just weird. All right, now, I was looking at things here. The Sabres have recalled 22-year-old netminder UPL from the Rochester Americans. That's what we want. This is what we want. If we're going to lose, let's not waste time giving it to goalies in their 30s trying to get out of something when we can just lose and put in our young goalies to get some experience too. Let's get some experience in there. Let's see how UPL reacts to this. There's no pressure. There's no pressure now. None. Perfect timing. Anderson is month to month. I really didn't know that till I read it. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Month to month. What is that? You know, like his career might be done, folks. It might be done. We'll have to see. We'll see. I don't want to say that. He might come back stronger than ever and finish out the year, but he's obviously fragile. Tokarski is currently on COVID protocol, as we all know. And Malcolm Subban, who was injured during his Sabres debut. I didn't know he was injured. Damn, the injury bug. On Saturday is still being evaluated. How that way, if you guys knew that, I don't know. I just haven't been up to date with the whole hospital and everything the last few days. I didn't know. Now, here's the big one. After practice, head coach Don Granato was not ready to announce if Luukkonen or Arundel would start against the Ducks. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be Luukkonen. It wouldn't make sense to start Arundel. I don't hate Arundel, but Arundel just doesn't seem up to the challenge of playing in the NHL, guys. He just doesn't. And I think it would be a waste of time to bring up Luukkonen to sit on the bench watching somebody let in 5 goals when he could go in nets. It doesn't make any sense. I'd rather Luukkonen let in the 5 goals and get that experience. As crazy as that sounds, yes, because Luukkonen will be able to bounce back from that. He's 22. So we've got to let him go in there and make some mistakes and get ready and get his game going. So we'll see. Now, for anybody that's saying, well, Luukkonen hasn't looked good, and guys, he's 22. No matter what you tell me, I'm going to say he's 22. Not 25. 22. Dahlin sucks. He's this 21. You got to look at the age before you argue with me about any of these kids on Buffalo. You got to look at the age first. If they're under 25, you don't have a case. I throw it out. I'm a judge in court. I throw out the case. I do. I do agree that, you know, a stint in the AHL could do some good for Dahlin. But one of you, I forget who, mentioned that if we send him down to the minors, he has to go through waivers. Now, I'm not sure on that, so I haven't done enough digging into that. I thought if you haven't ever went to the minors in your entire career that you don't have to clear waivers. I could be wrong. So any of you that know a little more about waivers, throw it out there, because really that's something that I didn't consider. What if Dahlin, you know, he would get claimed. Even at $6 million a year, he would get claimed, and we'd be looking like the biggest morons in hockey. So yeah, then we can't. If he could get claimed, we can't do it then. No, absolutely no. So I'm not sure about that, though, how that works. There's so many different rules to waivers. I don't know. So, Now, today's game, we're playing the Ducks, playing a team this year that has surprised many. They're the surprise of the NHL. We were early. They are, though, the surprise this year of the NHL, without a doubt. Everybody expected them to be in the bottom 5 all year, right? We imagine if we would have done the trade with Anaheim, got Zegras, and let's say a first rounder for next year, how mad we would be right now if they're, oh, I can't laugh. But if they were doing this good, we'd be panicking, saying, God, our lottery pick, right? So we've got to go in this game, no expectation, except just try to win. Just try to win. I really hope UPL's and Nets. That will make the game exciting for me. That is what I want to see today. I hope we score 4 goals in the game, and we have a UPL and Nets. And if we lose and let in 6 or 7 again, what are we going to do? We're just a team that lets in a lot of bad plays. You know, I know a lot of us are jumping on the goaltending. Guys, look at the mistakes we're making in our zone. Please, let's not just blame the goalies. Let's be honest here. Okay, you know, we're going to, you know, if it quacks like a duck and acts like a duck, it's a duck. I mean, there is a lot of bad plays in our zone. Terrible plays, terrible passing in our zone. Awful. It's got to be, if there was a metric on that inside our zone, which I'm not sure there is because I'm not a computer geek with analytics, I would tell you the Sabres are dead last. Dead last at giving up high power chances in our zone when trying to come out. When trying to come out, we've got to be the worst team in hockey. We do. We're good in other areas. We're good at blocking up the neutral zone. We're good at making plays. We're good at scoring this year. Not great, but we're good. We're right in the middle of the pack if you go look at our goals for. Our goals against, there's only 2 teams behind us, and we have games in hand on them to catch up the goals against, you see? So by the end of tonight, we could be the worst goals against team in the entire NHL. That's what's going on. But it can't just be the goaltending, because I will look at the saves overall on this team, and I guarantee the saves, okay, the save ratio is not the worst in the NHL. That I haven't even checked it. I guarantee it's not. It's us in our zone giving up terrible, terrible turnovers. And that's something that they got to try and clean up fast, because the season's going to get ugly by the time we figure this out. All right, so this is where I'm at for the day. I'm thrilled I'm talking with you guys again. I'm thrilled I'm out of the hospital. I'm thrilled this surgery's over and done with, and I can move on with the future of my life, whatever happens, and not have to deal with this on a daily basis. Thank God, like I'm just wanted to get this done. And that's about it. I need to rest. I'm going to go lie down again, guys. I'm not with it. I'm just not, I'm going to, I'll be on though, guaranteed I'll be on the post game, even if it's a, what do you call it one, guys? Even if it's going to be a late one because the game's at 7:30. So say it goes into overtime. I still have to, I'm going to make a video. It might not be as long as this one, but a 5-6 minute video, because they have a little child next door and I like to keep it down. I don't like to come on here and rant and rave about hockey when they got a child trying to sleep. I got to be careful. Okay, I'll see you folks later on. Thanks for the well wishes, and I will see you, I will catch up my notes at some point, either today or tomorrow. I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm a lot better. See you then, guys.